Hey, here's what I got going on and that I have some questions about, and there were so many I thought I would just YouTube it and post it and do it that way, because it was going to be just really hard to explain otherwise, because I'm not really that familiar with tiling and terminology that goes along with tiling. I'm pretty okay with everything with the tub here. It looks pretty good to me, but we had old style cement and mesh wiring stuff under here, and when that came out and the cement board went down, I don't know, I guess when they set it before, they set it right up to the bottom of the tub here, but now with this in, I've got about a ½ inch gap down here, but then as you go down to the other side down there, it sort of gets bigger and bigger to where it's somewhere between 3/4 to an inch wide of a gap there. So, I mean, if it was just a ½ inch, I'd probably caulk it, but since it gets bigger, almost down to an inch down there, I don't know if I should still caulk it or if there's some other creative way I can resolve that. The shower is where I have a lot of questions and concerns. The shower floor already went in once with this tile. I spent a lot of money on. It looked like a wave pool when he was done. I mean, just wave, wave, wave. The mud bed was terrible, and he came in and sort of reset it a little bit, but everyone that I've talked to said, forget it, you know, you've lost a couple $100 on this stuff. But the guy who did it said, no, I can reuse this. But what about all of the thin set? And well, it's not on these, but there's thin set or mastic or whatever on, you know, and even down inside all these little tiles. Can I salvage this? Can I use it for maybe, I don't know, you know, trim anywhere? I really, really don't want to feel like I'm throwing $200 away, because that really sucks. In here, well, let's see, we'll start on the outside here. Before, the old style stuff kind of had a step or a lip in that was about 2 times as high as what I've got here. Is there any way I can bring this up, or do I even need to? That seems awful low to me. You can see the tile for the shower even coming up above it now. And then how do I waterproof it, or do I even need to waterproof it? Yeah, so that's that. When you come into the shower, this right here, this is a problem for me. Like, how do I tile this? I mean, he tiled everything in here but this last one, and I've got like about a ½ inch right here on this side. Do I need to try to use some of that stuff in this one small section to make it work? How do I resolve this? Because I was under the impression from what I read that you do this section first and then you tile out from there, but you know, he's taken a different path. And then not finished the seat, but has already like tiled all the way around it. I mean, even the top of the seat is not done yet. So, okay, question here, do I need to kind of put a sloped edge to that so that I don't have water pooling back here? And if so, what is it, just shims or what? And then doesn't it need to be waterproofed in some way? And obviously green board, I'm already kind of, you know, I can't get around that at this point. And speaking of the green board, I mean, it's not even taped back in these areas where he's already started tiling. Is it supposed to be like that? Or if it's not, what can I do to fix, you know, where he's not tiled in there yet? And then I guess probably last question is, I've got a door. I imagine that I'm going to be doing this all myself now. So I'd like to know with this door, if I put these parts of the door up first and then tile around that and seal it, or do I actually put an entire piece of tile up here, put that up, and then get some kind of ceramic tile drill bit and, excuse me, and secure it in that way? So that's a majority of the questions that I have. Any ideas would be greatly appreciated.